Investing in a retirement account for your toddler or teenager might sound crazy, but this is one of the easiest ways to build wealth. By the age of 50, your child's net worth can be over $4 million. Or if you want your child to be a millionaire earlier than that, by 35, your child can have around $1.2 million. And this is a serious amount of money, especially if you don't live in California where the cost of living is insanely high. Now let me show you how to get there. And meanwhile, if you are new here, hi, I'm Yana. I talk about personal finance and share practical tips on investing. So please subscribe to my channel to never miss out on any practical personal finance tips. And please give this video a like as it really helps me with my channel. I was so excited to work on this video as I strongly believe that getting financial education is really life-changing. Not everyone comes from a rich family, but with basic financial education, you can drastically improve your financial health, even with your limited means, and create a comfortable life for your kids, so they live debt-free instead of paying back their student loans for years. I'm going to walk you through 3 different ways you can start building your child's wealth. You'll be able to see for yourself which option works best with your budget and goals, so stay tuned. Number 1 way is open a retirement account for your child. Yes, it's never too early. Well, of course, to open a retirement account, a child needs to reach a legal age. However, you can open a Custodial Roth IRA account for your child, where money can grow tax-free, and withdrawals of contributions are always both tax-free and penalty-free. How great is that? This means you can withdraw your contributions anytime without paying taxes or penalties. So your teenager, for example, could use some of their contributions to help pay for college or take a gap year abroad. Now, what is a Custodial Roth IRA account? A Custodial Roth IRA account is an individual retirement account that is opened by parents or guardians to save for their child's future. The child gets full control of this account once they are 18 in most states. The account can be opened with any financial institution that offers Roth IRAs, and the funds can be invested in various assets including stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. The best way would be to invest into low-cost index fund that tracks the S&P 500 index, such as Fidelity 500 index. It's important to note that the Roth IRA has a contribution limit, which for 2023 is $6,500 for those under 50. So you need to max it out. Let's use a compound interest calculator and see how much your investment account can grow with an annual contribution of $6,500. The initial amount is $6,500. You continue to contribute the same amount each year, and the rate of return we assume as 8%. Now, the average yearly return of the S&P 500 has been 10% over the last 30 years. And here with 8%, we're taking the conservative approach, considering the market fluctuations and inflation. So if historic trend stays the same, then the rate of return could be much higher, which will result in more growth. But in this video, we'll stick to 8%. Here, as you can see, if you keep on investing for 50 years, your child will have over $4 million tax-free money by the age of 50. And of course, you don't have to be contributing to this account yourself for the entire time. At some point, you can let your child to take over and continue contributing on their own. Your child will learn saving, investing, and money management from earlier on. And these are great skills to learn when you're young, as they make a person more responsible with money. What if your child needs to access this money earlier in life, for example at 35? After 35 years, the total balance could be around $1.2 million. As I mentioned earlier, the contributions could be withdrawn tax and penalty free. In this case, $227,500 could be withdrawn tax and penalty free. And the rest will remain to continue the growth for the retirement. And this is a pretty good amount of money that could be used for down payment on a house, starting a business, or covering other expenses. Now, maybe you're thinking, what's the catch? Well, there is a tricky part about this account, which is that your child must have earned income to be eligible for this type of account. But the good news is that there's also no minimum age limit to contribute to Roth IRA for kids. For example, if an infant is hired for the Pampers commercial and earns a certain amount, then up to the annual limit, which is currently $6,500, it can be contributed to their Roth IRA. Or if you have a family business, you may employ your child and pay them a fair market wage, which can then be invested. Also, teens can contribute to their Roth IRA from their part-time jobs. Additionally, self-employment and earning money from babysitting, mowing lawn, and other similar jobs is also considered an income that can be invested into your Roth IRA. So there are different ways to get creative and get this account funded from early years. Because earlier you start investing, it results in bigger growth over time. Now, a quick summary of the benefits and some details of the Custodial Roth IRA account. The money in a Roth IRA can be withdrawn at age 59.5, tax and penalty free. The contributions, though, can be withdrawn anytime without paying taxes or penalties. The child needs to have income to be eligible for this account. However, there is no age limit for Custodial Roth IRA accounts. The annual contribution limit as of 2023 is $6,500, which may change over time. I hope I didn't miss anything, but I do suggest to speak with your accountant or a financial advisor to make the best plan for your family needs. Now let's talk about the second way to help your child retire as a millionaire. This is a very interesting one-time investment only. Bill Ackman, who is an American billionaire hedge fund manager, suggests this one-time investment so a child can retire as a millionaire. He suggests investing $6,750 at birth and allowing this initial investment to compound for 65 years. It will grow to $1 million in 65 years and $2 million after 74 years, assuming an 8% rate of return. In this case, there is only one-time contribution of $6,750. You invest at birth and forget about it. You don't have to do any monthly or annual contributions. And I know 65 years might seem like a lot, and I agree. But isn't it incredible that one-time only investment can grow to 7 figures just by compounding? Let's make this calculation ourselves. Here we input the initial amount of $6,750 with zero further contributions for 65 years at a rate of return of 8%. And here we have over $1 million. And if we let it grow until 75, over $2 million. But what if you don't have this amount? I mean, there are so many expenses when you have a newborn, and investing $6,000 might not be an option. The key point here is to keep this money fund in mind and look for ways to fund it. For example, your baby shower registry could be built around funding this account, or maybe grandparents will be willing to help out. But what if you still can't afford this amount? Well, there is another more affordable way to make this happen. Which brings us to the third way to make your child a millionaire. You can make an initial investment of $1,000 at birth and continue contributing only $50 each month to this account for the next 65 years. Your initial $1,000 will grow up to $1.5 million, and by 75 it will be over $3 million. This is a great way to build generational wealth without being rich at the present moment. I mean, you would have certainly appreciated if someone has done this for you. I know I would. Imagine never having to worry about saving for retirement as your account is funded at your birth and keeps growing with only $50 monthly contribution. And in this case, again, you can let your child to take over at some point and continue contributing $50 monthly on their own. So these were the investing options to help your child to retire as a millionaire that I wanted to share in this video. I hope these tips are helpful for you. I would really appreciate if you push the like button and also subscribe to my channel for more finance related content. And also please share your thoughts on this and maybe other investing ways you found effective. Thanks for watching.